toffee latte.
Yep.
And I've got a discount code Bundy 10.
Okay.
Yeah, can I have 2 double sausage and egg muffin meals, please?
My drinks.
And can I have 2 toffee latte?
Yep.
And I've got a discount code Bundy 10.
Okay, sir.
I've got a discount code Bundy 10.
Yeah, no, we don't say discount codes.
What?
We don't do discount codes.
Really?
He's been saying on YouTube, Bundy 10, we can have a discount on McDonald's.
You said Bundy?
Bundy 10. No?
No, man, honestly, I've got no idea.
Alright,
Next week I'll never cancel
cheers.
that.
Yeah. Do we get a discount code? Bundy 10. It don't work.
No, man, I'm sure I'd put it through.
It didn't work. Yeah, cheers, mate.
Alright.
Cheers anyway,
Cheers.
bro.
You're right.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
also there's, what do you want? So, can we have some pepper, please? And yeah, and some sugar, please, and stirrers.
How much pepper do you want?
That's right.
Box of pepper.
And who's your favourite YouTuber?
Sorry?
Who's your favourite YouTuber?
Sorry, I can't hear.
Who's your favourite YouTuber?
I don't have any.
Dr. Electric.
We're on
Sorry?
YouTube.
Dr. Electric.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, go on
Good,
YouTube.
yeah?
I'll go there.
I'm on my own today.
Hi guys.
No. That's better. That's better.
Better, yeah.
That's better. Yeah. Oh.
Hi guys.
No. Go away. Right. Anyway, listen, we need to get some work done. Nice breakfast this morning.
Yeah, usual.
I'll go this way because that's better. It's all nice and bright now. So what we're doing today is we're installing one of these new, or what we're doing is we're first fixing for a media unit. I don't know if you've seen them. I'll see if I can get a bit of a picture up on the screen to show what it looks like. But that TV there is going to be enclosed, and we're going to have like shelving all here. Like Chippy's going to come in and sort out all that, and they just want sockets moved. Or no, they want to be able to put sockets in after. So I'm going to put on the Wago box and then reattach them after all that's done. Fireplace under here. There's going to be that one in the corner, 2 kilowatt. You can probably see.
So that would plug straight into the ring, wouldn't it?
Yeah, plugged up. Double socket at the top for the TV and USB lights. Running some sockets on the opposite side of the wall, because in these old houses you're hardly getting sockets. So yeah, it's literally socket on that wall there. We're going to take it from the ring over there, all the way along and up there. And what I'll probably do is go, because the floorboards, if you look at the floorboards, they're going that way. So the joist will be going that way. Right. But what you might find on these floors is you've got a hollow floor. Like they fill it with cement and rubble. You probably find this hollow underneath. But we'll find that once we lift one of the boards up. And then you send your apprentice down and he runs down with the cable. So.
Yeah, it's cool. That's cool.
And then so yeah, we just pick up that one and another socket on that wall there, and that's it. Oh, and that one is just coming out a little bit. But yeah, it's not too big a job. Had to do a bit of running around today before we started.
Always, though, isn't it? Doctor run around.
Yeah. So we're going to carry out a couple of tests as our kitchen fitter didn't do. Remember?
Continuity of ring.
Continuity of ring. Anything else we're going to do before we?
Installation resistance.
No.
ZS.
We'll do ZS, yeah, because we want to make sure we've got good ZS to carry on the sockets, because we're going to slightly increase the ZS because we're adding sockets onto it.
RCD test.
RCD test, that sort of thing, yeah. Make sure it's all okay.
Which tester should we use?
Mine. Did you do yours?
Mine's in the van.
No.
We'll do yours today.
Yeah.
How about we do yours for the pre-test and we'll do mine for the post-test?
No, I would use the same one for before and after, see.
Even though there's like calibrated and they're both calibrated.
Yeah, but
So
Just keep the same one.
What if we were on a site and everyone was using different testers?
What we would do, if we were on a site, if we were on a site, Adam, we'd get out our on-site guide. Where's your on-site guide?
On the desk, tabbed up, ready for it.
Shut up. Right, so yeah, we'll do that. First thing we're going to do is test the sockets, and we might even have a little tip of the day.
Be what? To test the sockets, put your tongue on the line of neutral.
Good idea, mate. You can do that.
Sorry, no.
It's your idea. So let's get started.
So
we've got a ZS of 0.39. What's the maximum ZS? 32 amp, 60898 Type B.
it's 1.1 ohms.
Yeah.
So we're within that, and we're working. I noticed earlier we were on a TNCS system outside when we checked. We've also just raised the floorboards. As we can see, there you go. There's a bit of brick there. You see him there? But he's pretty much hollow. He's hollow. It's going to be an easy run now.
That's where we're going to go. We're going to go along there. So we'll send Adam down, do his I'm a Celebrity bit.
Is there any socks under there?
Actually, mate, I think our friend Dee's been here. She likes glow sticks, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
We need to see if we can pull up one of these legs here, or find the legs underneath, and carry the ring on. So yeah. Cool. Right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to be moving this telly. We want to make sure it's working okay. So as we can see, it's all lovely, really nice telly, isn't it?
Just dog's top tip.
Yeah, so we know, Adam hasn't broken it. Because he breaks things, don't you, Adam?
I'm terrible for it.
So yeah, that's all working, so it should be working. Put it back.
Just top tip that, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's turn the power off and do our safe isolation procedure. Lock it off, Adam.
Yep.
Go and grab your lock off kit. It's just in there. Oh no, where is it? Yeah, you've got your lock off kit. He's going to go and lock it off for us. I trust you, but we will do safe isolation. So what we've got, we pulled out that carry on the ring. We've only got one cable, so we're trying to find where the end of the cable is, and it's a JB here. It's got 3 cables, so hopefully 2 of them will make the ring, and that one is just a spur. If not, we're going to have to sort of second think this how we're going to do it, because it's going to be a nightmare. There's a mouse.
There's a mouse?
I found a mouse.
Yeah, what you got?
Oh, careful.
That's a toy one.
No animals were harmed in this.
Vegan friendly.
Yeah, vegan friendly. So ripping on these floorboards. Yeah. It's a gas pipe.
And then he's going
a
out.
Water pipe, sorry.
So we got our cable.
Yeah. Now we're going to try and undo this.
What, the JB?
JB, and see what we can find. Hopefully there'll be a ring.
Hopefully. And that'll be a spur off somewhere. I'm hoping it's a ring. That is why we need to test it. The importance of testing before.
Any DIY Dave would have just extended that other leg.
Well, it looks like it has been, hasn't it?
But as we know, that's not. This currently conforms to regulations, right? But if I was to put an extra socket on it, it wouldn't.
It's what? Because maintenance free?
No, because how many unfused sockets can we have?
Ah, you're talking about spurs?
Yeah.
Well, you can only have 1 per socket outlet.
Yeah.
And you can have. So if you had, well, it's unlimited the amount of sockets you can have on a ring, but it's just limited by the demand of the current, isn't it, really? But you could have 1 per socket outlet or fixed piece of equipment.
Yeah.
You can have a fused connection unit with as much off that will supply 13 amps. That's a common exam question as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I hate these. I absolutely hate these. When I first started, I bought a few of these boxes.
Why?
I don't know. I thought they were good.
Did you have a brain malfunction?
Yeah, I think so. And then I found the Wago boxes, and I'm like, yes, mate. Because the thing is, when I was doing my training, we never used, I was mainly on rewires, so, you know, we never used junction boxes and rewires, because you shouldn't. It should be all brand new things.
New cable runs?
Yeah, new cable runs, so it should all sort of work. Okay. Oh, these have been. Oh, I think I know. I can see what they've done.
Is there writing on the cable there as well?
I don't know. I'm got my hands forward a little bit, mate. Can you not see? So as usual, I'm doing all the hard work.
Are you sweating?
Cheers, mate. Yeah. So what we've got there. This looks like it might be a ring, actually. The way it is. Well, actually, no, I don't know. Because that's solid, and this is stranded. So it might not be a ring.
Oh, so what they've done? I've seen this before. Where they cut in.
Yeah.
And,
You see that?
And tap off.
So what they've done is they've gone straight through the box, not disconnects it, which helps with the continuity, so it's not a bad thing, and just attached a spur for it from here. See now?
And where's that spur going to, Doc?
It's probably going to the socket on the opposite side of the wall.
So we still don't know if this is a ring.
I doubt it's a ring because there's different types of cable there.
No. I mean, if there's a ring connected somewhere else to it, and this is the last. No, it can't be.
You don't know. It could be a ring.
Might not. The thing we've got over here is there's nothing coming after it, is there? So it looks like it's a radial.
This is the fun bit about being an electrician, not covered in cobwebs. And you know, you don't get this in college, do you?
Nope.
So I'm going to test these now to see if there's any ring continuity. I doubt it, but it could be pleasantly surprised.
So you're end to end in now, yeah?
Yep.
So Doc's running an end to end test here to see if we get any continuity.
No, open circuit. This is really good.
Open circuit, guys, so we know that is not end to end. Step 2, well, not step 2, but still step 1, doing the RNs end to end.
Yeah, open circuit.
Yeah. And CPC R2 to R2. And we got an open circuit.
Open circuit.
Which is what we expected. If you just got out of the shower, mate.
This is one of them jobs I'm thinking, I wish I went home now. Oh, got 2 in here, and I think that's the spur going over there.
It's just, the whole house is spurred.
Yeah, you get these in the old houses. They'll spur off spur.
Which is obviously don't make current regs.
Yeah, you can have spurs. Why can't you have spurs?
What, spurs off spurs?
No, but it's just spurs off sockets, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not though, is it? Because it's a spur off a spur.
What we might have to do is start our ring here. We found 2 ends of a ring, hopefully, and we might have to start our ring there so we know that the rest of the room is wide upright.
We hope it's a ring, don't we?
Yeah. Right, that's going to be a spur, we know that.
Come on, ring.
Let's see if we've got a ring.
So he's just running the end to ends again, mate.
Yep. See if we can find a ring.
So that's step 1 in the continuity of ring final circuit.
R1,
right?
R1.
So Doc's running R1, R1. Come on.
Not a ring.
Oh.
Not a ring.
Could it be with the other R1 in there?
This?
Yeah.
Doubt it. No. Let's do the RNs.
It'd be interesting if we got one for the RN, wouldn't it? Sorry, I must film your face.
I am sweating, mate.
Jesus, you are.
Okay.
So what we've got is a spur off a spur.
So now we've got problems. Now we need to find a ring to feed the rest of this room. Because it's not been wired up right.
So Doc, am I right in saying that basically it's a spur off a spur?
I don't know. You don't know. Could be a ring, but it could be on an open circuit. Well, it is open circuit.
But then it's not a complete ring, is it?
Yeah, so not good. This is one of the things you say. Should you have pulled up all these swabbles when you're doing the quote?
Well, yeah, but then you're basically doing the job, aren't you?
Yeah. One cable coming in here.
Is that the same cable that's coming over from there?
It's that cable. We're going to do an R1, R2 here.
Just to make sure it's that cable.
So what we're doing, I think this is a ring. This is a ring, and this goes upstairs. That one.
Yeah.
Spur upstairs and spur across. So I'm going to do R1, R2 here. See if it links out to the other side.
So you're just putting your quad clips on there. And then we're going to go over and test. We're testing where we tested previously, yeah?
R1, R2. Yeah, so that is that cable.
That is that same cable.
Yep, that's that cable.
So that is that cable.
Yeah. There's no ring. No ring at all. So we can't pick up a ring in this room. Happy Friday.
Yeah, right. Christmas hasn't come.
Yeah, so we can't pick up. Let's try the other conductors just in case there's broken one of the legs. No, nothing there. The CPC should be connected.
You'd hope so.
No, it's not.
Oh, great.
All the CPCs in the building should be connected.
Yeah, on the main earthing terminal.
So this is not.
Is that what we call the parallel earth path?
Yeah. So all the earth potential should be the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's bonded and.
So we're making sure that we have got.
Yeah.
Good.
So it's not bonded or.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this now becomes a hell of a lot bigger job than we thought.
There's no ring.
No, there's no ring, so you can't extend the ring.
It's not been wired properly.
No, it's not.
That's basically the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, so
there's no ring to.
We're starting off the job, expecting to find a ring.
No
we haven't
ring.
got one. There's no ring final serving this room. So we're on this MCB here, which is B32.
Yep. So
it should be a ring, you expect.
well, should expect, wouldn't you?
But
One would expect, Doctor.
this is an inspection 3 years ago. Let's see if they've got the test sheet. Because I suspect the person didn't do the correct procedure. I think he's been in and out, tested from end to end, and not gone around the sockets, doing our figure 8 tests. Hey Adam.
He's not followed the correct testing procedure because you would have found that there was no ring.
Yeah. And 32, we have 3 cables in it.
So one's a spur.
Yeah.
And there's 4, mate.
4.
I think.
No, it's 3. 3.
Yeah, 3.
Ooh, 3 in there.
3.
I'm going to do an end-to-end test here and see what we get.
I bet you, Weatherspoons, there's an open circuit on them rings and it hasn't been tested properly.
I'll take you on that bet, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll take you on that bet. So one of these won't be at least one of them won't be a full beam.
Oh, so you're agreeing with me?
No, I'll go against that. So
Okay.
if it is an open circuit, then I'll buy you Weatherspoons.
It's end to end. There you go.
Open circuit. Oh yeah, you Weatherspoons.
Yep. I bet open circuit. It'll be.
I can't see how this was checked 2 years ago.
Well, it wasn't, was it?
And you've done end to end at the board. That's an open circuit.
This is flyby now, isn't it? Oh, look
Open
at that.
circuit. What a surprise. Open circuit.
Do you reckon he even had a test of this guy?
I think you've done it in his van, mate, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Right,
I know exactly what you're going to say.
NIC, EIC, domestic installer. Didn't want to put his name on it. You silly boy, Mr. NIC.
Yeah, sign anyone off these days.
I bet he hasn't even notified this or given an
of course he
installation certificate or anything.
No, it's because it's a piece of shit, isn't it? Rubbish, mate.
So now the customer's going to be disappointed.
So kind of the media unit.
Yep.
Needs a rewire. Doesn't it really?
No, you can't really say that. You need to find a ring or put it.
There isn't one. We're going to be tearing up the flipping floor in the house, aren't we?
You need to get a ring to that living room.
Yeah, so you need to make a new ring,
Yeah.
which is rewiring it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, doctor. So it does need a rewire, doesn't it, doctor?
Listen, this woman's got like a paddling point in the background I've just seen.
Yeah,
I'm just going to have a little paddle, mate.
Can I come as well?
No, you can't. It's
Why?
a doctor in the van. Actually, I remember coming here not so long ago. The woman had a burning socket.
Ah, yes, you mentioned that earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I think it needs an
Dodgy,
EICR, doesn't it, as well?
Dodgy. Oh, it's had one 3 years ago.
Yeah, but a proper one.
3 years ago.
Well, has it really?
It says it has.
Well,
Who buy? Someone just got some stickers off the internet.
it's got an 18th edition board on there as well, so they changed that at the time.
Is this an 18th edition board, Adam?
Yeah, metal, isn't it?
Or is it 17th edition Amendment 3, Adam?
Oh, come on, I don't know that.
Well, come on.
I don't know,
If it
18th.
was 18th edition, surely it had ABS-PD in it.
Ah, good point, Doctor. They
Actually, it was
haven't
in
tested it.
2018, 30th of November 2018, which
Just-
is 18th edition.
Yeah.
But
Was it 1st of January 18 that the 18th edition came out?
I can't remember. Was it January or
I don't
April?
know.
I can't remember. I remember it because I remember changing my books from yellow to blue.
That's a bugger at college, I bet, isn't it? Spending that £100 on a bit.
No, because we learned 18th edition because the teachers taught us to 18th
18th.
edition. Because even though we were still in 17th edition, just to get us ahead of the game, the teacher just taught us 18th edition. We've literally tested all the sockets and all the power points in the room. There is not one single ring in this room.
No ring.
And we went, we went to the consumer unit. It's got a date of 2018
Yep.
by an NICEIC approved domestic installer. Okay, and there's no ring. There's not a ring here, not a ring anywhere in the room or at the consumer unit. So
Which they would see in the video that we just tested.
whoever has done that, I think it's time.
Do it, bring it out.
Should we do it?
Bring it.
You done this yourself, I take it. No, no way, no way. A qualified electrician done that. I can't see it.
I had to. Sorry.
That was a Dell moment.
You actually, didn't we? We've got room on the board. We've got one that side and one that side, spare MCB room. And what we'll do is we'll take the cable down the side, out the bottom. It'll come out the bottom there into whisker box. Run it along in what cable should we use for outside add-on?
SWA.
Which stands for
Steel wire armoured.
how many mils?
2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. So we'll run SWA out. Just thinking whether or not we can run it as a radial or a.
Well, what, 20 amp, is it 20 amp A2 radial?
I'm thinking about upgrading it to a 4mm.
That would be an A2 radial. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's less than 50 metres squared anyway,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I'm thinking because the thing is we've got a 2 kilowatt.
Yeah,
Fire.
fair point. Which does meet the current draw to go be plugged into a ring final circuit anyway, so we're all right on that. But if you increase the cross-sectional area of the conductor, you could put it on a 20
You
amp.
keep going out of the shop, mate. Right.
You could put it on a 20 amp 4mm cable, because of the length of the run is going to be less than 50 metres square, which is then going to give a better current carrying capacity of the cable. You're going to have less volt drop issues anyway, and it's just, I mean, it might be, you might argue it's over-engineered, but it's probably better.
But we've got a 2 kilowatt oven in, not oven.
2 kilowatt heater, electric heater.
Yeah.
Like a fire,
And
electric fire.
The rest of it is all
TVs.
TVs and that. So it's not a big drawer in it anyway. We might even get away with.
Well, we'll run the cattle and see what makes sense, won't we? But I mean, even two. If you were to run it off a 20 amp, you'd have to go with a 4mm cable.
I'd say.
You'd have to because of the regs. And it kind of makes sense to run it off that and do a 20 amp radial. And then because you know the customer's talking about extensions and it'd be easier to extend it then, wouldn't it, at a later date?
Yeah,
Does it
good
really
point.
need a ring? I'd probably go for
So
an
Adam,
A2 radial.
question:
Yeah.
would we need to do 4mm cable all the way around?
Yeah, it'd have to be the same. Of course it would. It's one of your trick questions, isn't it?
Just a question.
The only time you wouldn't is if you would spurring off when you can use
Yeah,
2.5.
you can see that. That's on the regs
Yeah.
in the big regs book.
Or if you look in the on-site guide, section H, I think 2.1. Which is, it might not be 2.1, but it's in section H. You'll see in there
Okay.
as well. But that's, I would probably go for a 20 amp radial.
Right.
4mm.
Let's have a look at the regs book.
Yeah,
What did the lady say about our work?
We are more expensive, but we are good quality. We're better quality,
Exactly.
and we've got a good reputation.
And you can't buy quality, can you?
Nope.
You
Nope.
can.
Depends.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Well, but you'd have to know what the quality is, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So the guy who done this before, she said he was a bit of a
Cowboy builder.
cowboy. Yeah.
We've got some
Hold up.
schematic diagram.
Did is this one of Graham's?
No. Oh, Map of the UK. Is that National Grid?
No, it's
Mark Allison's got a really good podcast coming about Transformers on the National Grid and Step Up and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to
He
that.
knows his stuff, does Mark.
Yeah. Mark, we want to come up to yours soon to do some industrial work with you.
Yeah, we don't really do touch industrial, so it'd be
Can we
good.
come, please?
Good learn for us, Mark. Mark
Please,
Allison,
Please, Mark.
big fans.
Please, can we come and do a collab with you on an industrial job, please? We'll be very grateful.
This is it. This is what we're looking at. So it's 20 amp. So right, we've got 20 amp overcurrent device, 2.5 all the way along, yeah. All live conductors. But you can upgrade it to a 30 or 32 amp if you use 4 mils.
Is that for a radial?
Yeah, radial. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I was on about.
It depends on the metre squared, doesn't it? So is it in the on-site guide, A2 radial, 4 mil cable, 75 mil squared, isn't it? 75 metres squared, and it's the 32 amp.
That's what it says there. 75 meters square. You're right.
Yep.
So now we can upgrade that.
Or the 20 amp can go on 50 metres squared.
This is only one room, so can we put it on this one or this one?
I would put it on that one.
But so what one can you do it on?
Let me have a look.
You have to think about how much current you're going to have drawing.
You could do it on both, because you're not going to have because it's not going to draw more than 20.
No.
So it's just right. A2 radial is the 20. No, it's the 32 amp, isn't it? Sorry, I got that wrong before. 32 amp, 75 metres squared, because you've got your A1 ring, which is 100 metres squared, wide in 2.5. 75 metres is 4 mil, and then the 20 amp is in 2.5.
So you reckon we should go 4 mil and upgrade it to 30 amps? Nothing wrong with it, but we're going to be over.
It's over-engineered, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You could do it on that, no problem.
Yeah. Trouble is, we've got 2 kilowatt heater. 2 kilowatt. How many amps is that?
Work it out. It's just under 13, isn't it? It's about 10.
10, about 10.
Let me work it out. 8.69.
Yeah, big plenty.
Well under, isn't it? And that's that. TV's going to be.
So using we've come together. We've shown you how we work out what we can put on. We know the rest of the appliances in the house, or in the
just one
living room. Yeah, one room.
Just one room.
That's going to be still under 20 amps. So that's perfectly fine. Top tip: if you're doing a new back box or an old wall, and who's it? Crumpers said, "Do we do any work on old buildings?" Yes, we do.
Crumpers said that. Yeah.
If you need to do a back box, SDS back box out, get an old multi-tool blade.
Blunt
See that?
one, yeah.
Blunt. Go around the outside and multi-tool first, because then it just saves a lot more hassle of cleaning up. It's much easier to tidy it up.
There's less breakaway as well when you separate.
Yeah. So just to take the plaster off the front bit of plaster and see, and you'll see. Right.
Stop tip.
I think there's a gas pipe there.
What, mate?
I think there's a gas pipe there. Like that. I think there is. I think it's electrical conduit. Good, isn't it, mate?
Job that keeps them living now.
Why do we always get the fun house?
Fun house. Seen the film, Jim?
Right, mate. Was that a hard day or what?
That was, mate. That was going from a simple put a few sockets into rewiring the front room.
Literally, we were supposed to be just doing a couple of sockets here. I'll tell you what I'm going to come back because I need to change the battery.
It's time for a Dark Coke moment.
Oh, it's supposed to be one of these. Oh mate, whoa.
Tension off.
Mate. Anyway, right, we're pretty much done. We couldn't get a lot of footage because we was just so against time. We just started the job. It was supposed to be just adding a few sockets, weren't it, and fitting the media unit. But we came across loads of problems, like you saw the ring final circuit didn't wasn't a ring, so we had to rewire this like living room into, well, what we done, it's a good learn that we showed you what should you do, ring or radial, and showed you how to work it out as well.
Yeah, for this radial.
But we went for a radial, there's more than enough here. But this is like pretty much Adam's first fix.
Yeah, we don't do a lot.
If you look at what we've done, well, let's take you through what we've done, and then we'll I'll get Adam to ask some questions or something. So, right, we've got a leg. There's going to be a whisker box on the outside. There's going to be a whisker box just out on the outside, feeding into a Wago box, and then that's going to feed one leg to pick up, I think 2 or 3 sockets there, and then onto the fire socket, because that's that fire and it's on a plug top, and then onto the TV. So that's one leg, and we've got another leg coming from there, going under the floorboards,
coming out here,
coming out under there. We need to do the back boxes. We're against time. We're not going to do it today. And then it goes across under the floorboards and pops out there, and then pops out the last socket over there. You can see. So it is pretty much a rewire, but a rewire is that times however many.
Partial, isn't it? It's a rewire of one circuit.
What we've done temporarily, just to keep the customer having some power overnight, and probably a carpenter wants some tools going and that, we've kept the old feed. So I've stuck him in a Wago box on the joist under the floorboard, and that feeds this temporary patch. So I'm going to put the lid back on and secure it to the floor. But you can see that's coming up just in the corner where the central heating pipe comes up. This is temporary, don't worry about it. You know, this is to get, what is it, Friday now? This is to get them to Monday, and when I'm going to come back and rewire, carry on do this, or the second fix sort of thing. So what do you think, mate, about your first fix of a rewire?
Love it, mate. Love it. I'll tell you why. It's great for designing where you want stuff to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like if you were, you know, doing your own place, or say you wanted to build your dream house, you just know where it all goes. I love it because it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, and thinking about the theory as well when we're talking about ring or radial.
Yeah.
And you know, A2, A3, what's appropriate. We're thinking about the room size. We're thinking about, well, we've got to come outside, so we're going to be using SWA on the outside, and then how we're going to do it on the inside. And it's that every job's different. Yeah,
totally.
And thinking with your brain. So
yeah,
spot on, mate. Loved it.
Good, isn't it?
What about you? Do you enjoy it?
I ain't done a rewire for about 6 months now, so I wouldn't mind doing one. Just getting stuck into a big job like that.
Big old house or something.
Not
I think
too big.
Prescribers want to see it, don't they? Someone commented a little while ago. I think was it Stephen Coleman? Well, I said he wanted to see us do a rewire.
Yeah, well, you can.
I'm trying to sin a bit now.
I think you need permission to do a rewire, so we'll wait until someone asks us. So.
But I mean, we've rewired the circuit, haven't we?
Yeah, so we've rewired this room.
We'll probably film when we do the rest of it, won't we?
Yeah, we'll film. So I'll be back here on Monday doing a second fix. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Yeah, with these, like, we left plenty of length because we don't know exactly how the carpenter's going to do it. But we're going to literally connects up sort of 3 sockets there.
And because we were talking as well, weren't we, about because it's a depth of less than 50 mil without the protection.
Yeah, what type of protections you need.
Yeah.
So we need RCD.
Yeah, because we can't have a substantial earth enclosure and all that.
To be honest, every house is going to be less than 50 mil because it's all. That's how you do it. That's how they do it. That's how we do it.
So you're always going to, as long as you're putting yourself a 30 milliamp RCD on it, you're covering regs, aren't you?
Yeah. There's no need to use oval trunking. When I'm doing a proper rewire, I'll just go out and do like a big load of oval trunking. You see that's still just within the zones. I'd normally stick some capping in that. It doesn't offer any additional protection because you can quite easily go through a oval conduit. It doesn't offer any protection against the plaster because we've ripped out plaster, for 20, 30 years and it's been perfect. Yeah, all
That's
proper.
That's not our job though, is it?
Not my job. No, it's I make it quite clear in my estimate that in my invoice and everything that we don't cover plastering unless the customer specifically asks for it or it's in our estimate. This is one of them jobs as well where it's good to have an estimate because you don't know what you're going to find when you pull a socket off. You should be finding a ring, but you don't know, do you?
Great example of that, really.
So now, obviously, I've had a word with a customer. I think it was Cowboys here before.
Cowboy builders, isn't it?
So, we've given a sort of estimate of extra work is going involved. It's not going to involve that much extra work, to be honest with you.
Just another grand, probably.
Yeah, probably. How much should we bung on top of it? No, I'm joking.
Okay.
No, it's not going to cost that much more. It's a couple more extra hours, really. So, not too bad.
About £500 an hour.
Right, let's get tied up, mate, because as we all know, Adam, from the that exam you done the other day, mock exam, it said what is an apprentice's job?
Yeah, the answer was to either make tea or coffee, get the mick taken out of them, to tidy up, or to learn from their supervisor.
It's tidy up, mate.
Yeah.
I hope you put the right answer.
Yeah.
Tidy up.
Yeah, I put to urinate on the floor. No, that's the air frog one.
That's it. Oh, good learning. Right, so let's get tied up a bit, and then we're going to get floorboards back down and get out of here. Run, dear Adam. The Jamaican roots. Right.
All right, mate.
We're all done.
Should we put him on? Get him on where you usually get him.
Right.
That was a good day, mate.
We're pretty much done. Last thing to say is. No, we got. Listen, how was that today? What do you reckon?
Mate, loved it, man. Because we rocked up to a job thinking we're just putting a couple of sockets in for a media unit. We got there, and this goes to emphasise what I always keep saying, and that I've learnt from you, the importance of testing. Test and test. Test before you do a job.
Exactly.
Test because the plan was to extend a ring.
Yeah.
There was no ring, which the guys would have seen in the video.
But, okay, there wasn't a ring, so was it a radial?
We don't know.
But it wasn't, because we went to the MCB that was supplying that. It was a 32 amp. There was 2 red wires and one brown. So we obviously, we went end to end with all of them actually, just to rule it out. And
so the only option was to rewire the circuit, which you would have seen, and that's what we've done. And it was brilliant, wasn't it? Getting the floorboards up, getting dirty, and it was just such a satisfying feeling at the end.
I need to give Adam some credit here. So I was saying, literally, get your hands in the floorboards, get the floorboards up, get under the thing, doing the rods and everything. Yeah. It don't matter, you just get some of it.
So crack on, mate.
Yeah, it was really good, and I'm really glad you've seen that. It's like a mini rewire. Yeah. If we do a proper rewire, it's that times, however many rooms.
Yeah. Plus, then you got to think about the kitchen as well, and that would all be different.
The difference between that and a regular rewire is you've got to be thinking room to room. How do you get from this room to that room? Because like it is, you're going to have upstairs sockets or a downstairs socket, something like that, or lighting circuit, and you've got to think, how are you going to get in from room to room?
Yeah.
And it's not as easy as going from there to there. You might have to follow a really awkward route out and in, but you'll see all that. This is
Brilliant.
This is why learning. This is what it is coming on the job with me. You can learn.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's best teacher, mate.
So listen, the customer moan about the price?
No.
They moaned about the previous electrician, but they were like, the reason we've got you guys here, we know you do a good job. We've got the YouTube channel, we've got the you know, I'm a teacher, Instagram, we've got loads of
we don't hide when we mess things up.
Yeah, we mess things up, as you've seen. We don't hide.
Make mistakes because we're human beings.
But we always come. What did I say the other week? I said we always come away from a job either the same or better.
Yeah. You're only as good as your last install.
And only as good as your last install.
And that's going to look, once that's finished, that's going to look bang on as well. And everything is appropriate for the environment that's going to be in. Like we've got the SWA outside going onto a whisker box on the outside. Yeah. Then we're feeding in and we're using twin and F flat profile inside for, you know, and we've got him on an A3, we're putting him on an A3 radial, aren't we? So it's a 20 amp. And it's perfect for 50 metres squared. So it's all calculated as it should be. So, you know, it's not just a case of you getting DIY Graham going in there and lashing cables about and putting spiders, junction boxes everywhere. We're doing it properly and we're thinking about it. And
exactly.
And you got kiddies living in that house as well, mate, you know. It's just, regardless, it's got to be safe.
Yeah, of course it has.
And I feel like a sense of achievement after that. So.
Right. I've got some news for Adam, right?
Right, so we were just driving, weren't we?
And I've got a little.
And he got like almost had a heart attack.
Yeah.
So what's the news?
I've got a little email. Right, a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
We were doing some downlights, weren't we, Adam?
Downlights at which one? What Ken's?
Ken's one.
Ken's
actually. It was Ken's downlights.
Yeah.
And you had to go with my Jakaris, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
And what did you think of them?
I love them.
Adam really loves the Jakaris.
Love them. I'd say Jakaris, the best thing they're used for is downlights.
I would say Jokari. I've got an email here.
You'd call them Jokari?
Jokari. Right. I've got an email.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, that's not.
Are you going to put it on the screen? So
yeah, I'll put the email on screen, you know. And I'm going to read it word for word, literally, from Sam Garton.
Yep, Sam Garton.
Does that name ring a bell?
No.
Me neither. Right.
Sounds German though.
Right, here we go.
So is it Sam Garton?
Listen, shut up. Hi Dean. Well, it's a sunny Friday and I'm in a good mood. And we can't have Adam go stripperless.
Stripperless?
Shoot, sir.
Sounds good.
So what the hell? I'm just going to go ahead and send him a whole starter kit.
What?
Whole starter kit. I'd not heard of you guys on YouTube, but I'll go check you out right now.
Wow.
And can you give me an address to send the starter kit to?
Wow.
Cheers, Dean. Have a great weekend. Kind regards, Sam Garton.
Wow, Sam Garton
from Quickwire.
Really?
Yeah, Quickwire.
Thank you,
so,
Sam.
Jakari.
Oh, mate, I'm blown away.
Jokari. Listen.
Joke. We're not using them anymore.
Cheers, Quickwire.
Quickwire.
That's it, mate.
Yes, mate. Thank you, Sam, and thank you, Quickwire. I am literally ecstatic. Wow, that's amazing.
Cool,
wow, that is amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
That's good, mate, isn't it?
Wow, Quickwire.
Oh, I've always said Quickwire the best, to be honest with you.
Do you want a pair as well?
No, I'm all right.
I'll start kit. That's pretty cool.
I'll stay with my Jokari. So Quickwire, he's got a starter kit, which is
that's amazing.
It's your things like that. And it's got a few of these quick fix things. I don't even know how they work.
Oh, we'll have to do a video on it.
Yeah, well, let's try it out.
We'll do a thank you and we'll do it in a video.
Yeah. I don't know. I've seen the videos. I've seen them at trade shows. And they just like literally connects quickly, Quickwire, quick connect things. I don't know.
That's cool. We'll try it.
Let's have a look at
those. We could do it in a video as well. Like, thank you.
We'll do that. Yeah,
that'd be great. Yeah, thanks, Sam.
So
that's great.
Good.
That's amazing.
Topped off a good day. Yeah.
Yeah, that is, mate. Thank you. You know how grateful I am for things, and that is amazing. That is amazing.
Right, so we're pretty much done then. We've got nothing else to say, have we?
Nope. All we've got left to say is
Like,
comment,
share,
prescribe.